Yanko editorial for the day. You're 4 weeks into the Ghana Premier League. Na ene league bia e won nimu league bia e pese tumpon league bia ene eye professional football league ade ba ko ka homa league no tumpon ko nim emma wiase nyina age tum se ampa sebe league na develop a TV coverage. Indeed elsewhere crowd a TV coverage no ene emma clubs nis kapa entene omo a yesua free wo mo ho the English Premier League omo tumi nyeska from TV right omo say ye here title sponsor till they are making so much money from TV writer they can decide that Barclays na a sponsor wo no onfanko women's league ni mu no nkoye Barclays Women's Premier League or a sponsor Barclays is still the sponsor of the English Premier League but omo nye title sponsors. And you know, that league no so. Because they are making so much money from TV rights. Now, I deal with you. I deal with that free tete. Every time I share footages from the 80s in the English Premier League. Footages of 90s football in the Premier League. Yeah, 2024. In fact, 2023, as at last year. But if I go back, yeah, no, Eddie Gokin. Now yet me 5 or more of his goals. And this someone who scored over 22 goals to win the Ghana Premier League Gokin. Do you know why? Most of the games are not as good but ni in chat. Modern era. At your TV right holder Papa Crampono, what produce here 5 games? That Rika why dear pa 5 games. In some of the games in Ukraine, we don't have document of it. And the Ukraine that doing. And they start time score. Now, the Asian TV sunu die at the Braka. This shouldn't be our TV coverage of Ghana Premier League in 2024. Yen kind of crunch. We've come from far. We've come from far. We've come from GBC producing it. Local stations producing it. TV3 and Co coming together to produce it. We've moved from Metro TV producing it. We've moved to DSTV producing it. We went to GBS. GBS. Now a Scottish station. Giving us one of the finest productions we've seen in our Premier League history. To Start Times producing it. Maybe I quit here. Oh, Minya. And yet, the team production we are seeing, we can do far better. In fact, we've seen better. Because, you see, beyond the capacity. Even as human beings, we all have a capacity. What do you mean, far idea, bro, be so far, man, and far. When you say, because sometimes what is the best alternative? There are many alternatives. Because if it must be done well. Because the essence of having a game on TV is to sell it. Right? Game on TV is because who say the passionate nipa kondo. Now there nipa nation ni kon no a constant job no why we are just wasting airtime. And you're just wasting production time. We've moved past days, sir. TV channel no nya na ehusie we anim ni ye hwe no. We've moved past that level. Today we are going to the 4Ks. We are going to virtual adeɛ no wohyɛ owasum no wani so as a stadium hobby. That's where the world is moving to. You can't be giving us one camera production. Tio, you can't be giving a production a cameraman no sebi minim no deɛ. But also sa minim no deɛ but camera no also sa. I say madam be minim no KB. Also sa. O because ka say ni wedding come as ango fu ntwa. Ni da ko na be kan wo so show ya so. Wedding come and ntwa because cameraman also there wedding ko ma ntwa. Na camera the boat say say boy no be able to be panic sa. No, this is not right. It is not proper. The other alternative is that the FA should put in some money to do a proper production. Because they are there. No. Debbie, we can do better. First, now comment to Nadia. I'm for Kawasam there. I don't want to go there. I'm looking at the technical bit of it. The technical bit of it. Yes, the cameras near training director, a director now offer angles, papa. Because sports production, no, yet like any other production. And if you are giving us this in 2024, you see, and this is how many say clubs now they way for warm hono or you see, sometimes I don't understand them. Mentio mase. Only say TV arrangement of my TV arrangement clubs in Yahe. The clubs are not getting one cedi from it. So why is House of Football producing their own games and selling it on social media and YouTube and making some money from it? Why is Kotoko producing their own games and making some good cash from it? Can you imagine, Andra? Say, game no YouTuber. You know how much they not so much monetize on YouTube now. You know how much they able to raise in yesterday's game. As a clubs like you see, and that's one of our biggest problems in Ghana football. The two clubs have become so useless. Let me say this. Let me use those words so that they become so useless that our football is going down. When I'm saying Spain, the two biggest clubs, about TV writer, almost original, even though they are rivals, they come together. And then you the pair of Spain. Na Ghana last season, every game of Kotoko TV, every game of Arsenal TV, we are on book which is a coach and pair. Now the TV rights, digital rights. This is very technical, but I'm some what here. Yeah, the TV rights now TV so no. At the Ama company, they said the digital rights. I said that can club now who only digital rights no, only control. Na motio hasi ko to motio. Ensem hunu kwa na kamo. Mo count your football na the iron because mo nim dem mo ye. Mo say you are running this club basa. Mo run them clubs ni yent. You can't even hold the FA to some standards. Because mo mo need standards. And the small clubs and the team small clubs Dreams FC ne Chelsea and a Heart of Lions and omuni power escosuno omudi tetima mo dia monye. Because if you come a yes in papeni. But elsewhere, big clubs in Esinizia, smaller clubs in catch cold. And I'm a giant sana obiaid your pay. So my point clearly is that our Premier League deserves better. This TV right now, my idea. Debbie, Mumbrabio. I appreciate the effort. But that effort is not good enough. I appreciate the fact that when we say, the game should go to the people. But that effort is not good enough. No query me share the no. ne hwɛ den me kae tete no yɛ yini no ɛsɛ mmea ɔne hwɛ ne hwɛ den especially when there are other games also on TV. Now, upe humbo humusi na kosusi channel. Ego he yanum di ebia ahwa na waka. Because what you are getting is complete rubbish. Complete rubbish. And the clubs must stand up. Speak for yourself. Demand some standards. Oh, sir, bet power they buy a bekaya. Hey, we are kind of on the brief. Hey, a bubble was a mutumin casa. Oh, said you go ye. What do you framing come out and can't because me you. I won't listen to you. Because sometimes you make us feel say Entokwano a journalist for Pentokwa. As a journalist, you need the and I yet the piano, you better you make us a more 7 farm, more grown farm. You're always quiet. You're always okay with the system. You can't be always okay with the system. System there, Ryan, you can't be okay with what is going on. You can't be. Because if you're okay with the system, they clearly, football now you don't here. TV rights, obi try game. You're not benefiting. No. The only benefit is maybe any copy of the footage. The benefit of being here because it's affecting your attendance. You're losing money. You're not making up for that money by any TV rights deal. Right, production is so sound koye amani pa kwa TV so. So as a club, what are you really getting? What somebody should convince me this morning. Somebody should convince me this morning. Say it is a good deal. They are getting something out of it. Somebody should convince me. Yeah, football in there. Charlie, kwa na eko form. Everything, bibia ye bia no ade na eko form. And the clubs, let me say this. Also, I'm sorry. We can't. As club people, you cannot be angry with country Ghana and accept what's happening at the FA. You can't be seen justifying what's happening in Parliament. You are justifying what's happening in Parliament. Over TV, you have problems with everything in this country. You have problem with basically everything in this country, but the worker who be there, you don't see anything wrong with it. We can't continue with that. We can't.
Oh,